Water is life, water is beauty, but water is not always plentiful. For decades now, temperaments have been simmering in the southeast over water usage. Florida, Georgia, and Alabama have had major litigation and disputes over the usage of the Apaloosa-Chattahoochee-Flint and the Alabama-Coosa-Tallapoosa river basins. Florida claims Georgia is overusing and polluting the Chattahoochee River, drawing too much water and hurting the Apaloosa Bay's fishing economy, a Floridian water delta. They also claim that Georgia's overuse of the basin and Chattahoochee River has hurt Floridians' agricultural, irrigation, and domestic water supply. On another front, the Cobb County Marietta Water Authority have sued the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, which dictates how water flow is used and allocated, for not providing a response to requests for more water outlet from Lake Allatoona to the Cobb Marietta area, instead directing it into Alabama. These disputes hold weight on our lives, especially as Marietta or Atlanta residents. The cost and supply of water could quite possibly skyrocket or plummet in our place of residence depending on how litigation is handled. This impacts the world around us in lots of ways, like the price of food, the quality of drinking water, and whether or not there are water rations in place. Legal battles over water are not a new concept to the Southeast. Due to hyperactive periods of drought and then flooding in the Southeast, the Army Corps of Engineers suggested some dam projects to stabilize the flow and storage of water. Namely, the Beaufort Dam was created, becoming a strong source of water to the Atlanta area for human consumption and industrial use. As Atlanta grew and demands for water increased, the Army Corps of Engineers decided to divert more water from places like the Beaufort Dam to Atlanta. Florida's response has been to bite tooth and nail for their supply back ever since. This eventually led to the Supreme Court case Florida v. Georgia in 2018, in which the court ruled that Florida's argument and request for less diverted water from the Army Corps was logical and, in fact, correct. There is a way to satisfy all parties' demands, however. The Apaloosa Chattahoochee Flint stakeholders, people from sectors all around the basin, in both Florida and Georgia, have demonstrated and found that there is enough water for all users, if allocated successfully. The stakeholders created a plan that has largely been ignored by state leaders, as it was created during the time of the Florida v. Georgia ruling. The stakeholders' solution is workable, but it's up to the states to make it a reality.